Hello and welcome to Tobysblogs. Guess where I've been?
Friday night and everyone's moved. I can feel the heat, but it's soothing heading down. I search for the beat in this dirty town. Downtown, the young ones are going. Downtown, the young ones are growing. We're the kids in America. Whoa. We're the kids in America. Whoa. Everybody live for the music around.
Yeah, guess where I've been? Looking at my face. Yep. Oh, my nose is itchy. I don't know why, but there's an awful spot on my nose. Oof. It's itchy. Oh. Yes, I've been to the London Dungeons in London, of course. It was really fun. I went with my church friends. Could we do some church thing? We do marshalling, and we went along this big long road with this procession of Mary, and yeah. So I was just standing at the front doing stuff. Then we all went to the London Dungeons, and it was really good. I thought when we went to London Dungeons it would be you walk around on your own, but you don't. You get passed from actor to actor around the different sections. And we went to the Plague, the Fire of London, which was the video was narrated by Tom Baker, and I went to the Whitechapel, and the Whitechapel was the best bit because it had Jack the Ripper, and he went through all the stories of Jack the Ripper's killing. Oh, he was monstrous. I didn't realise how monstrous Jack the Ripper was. He just went up to prostitutes or women, slit their throats, like went forward, back, slit, and sometimes he cut right back down to the bone. Then he mutilated their entire bodies, ripped out all their organs, kept some, and ripped out all their organs, cut through all their intestines and bladder and stuff. And he basically just destroyed the whole of the body and just left it there. And that's absolutely disgusting. And we went for the trial of seeing what kind of things. That was quite good. And what else? Oh yeah, he went on the boat ride. That was quite good. And there goes, "You are now a traitor." And you go through these huge gates, and the gates open, which are meant to be Traitor's Gate. And it's so brilliant. You go up there, and you go up on this big long thing, and you turn around and it goes, "There's no escape from the Tower of London." And you go flying backwards. That was really good, that one. Another brilliant part is it when you went into this thing, when you go in the trial, and she picks people out of the audience, and this woman upstairs is the trial. She was so good. She was like a drunken woman, and then they go, and he goes, "Hello, where are you from?" And she was like, "Italy." He goes, "Guilty! You're from Italy. Guilty. Mixing with foreigners. Very bad. You're guilty." And Mum was like, it was this German person there, and it was like, he goes, "What is your name?" And he didn't respond. He goes, "What is your name?" And he goes, "Right, you will be found guilty of having sex with a horse." And I thought it was quite funny, as he is a German, and horses and leaves and things. So yeah, that was really fun. London Dungeons, we had a long wait to get in, but it was so worth it. The London Dungeons is brilliant. And look at my face, doesn't it look cool? I got this, look, it came in a little package. I got some more downstairs because I was cutting them all out, but it came in a package like that. And then all the bubbles and things. The main part of this is downstairs because I was cutting them out. And they stick on, and I got boils. £2.50. That was really good. I bought that, and no one else did buy that. And yeah, more experiences on my trip. I went with my church friends, Joshua Willard and Alex Jackson and Oliver Schmee. And yeah, so it was quite nice. It was nice going out with those because we don't normally go out with them, and it was quite fun going out with a trip on them. Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, after we went for London Dungeons, we went to the pub. Oh god, that was a bit of a mistake. I had a gin and lemonade pint. God. And so While I'm drinking that, I was complete tipsy. And have you ever tried getting a tube completely pissed? It's not very fun. So I was getting on the tube, and I was like, ooh. And especially we had to go down all these stairs, and I was like, ooh. I was wobbling over these stairs, and I was like, oh god. And then I'm going down the escalator, yeah, and the escalator is really steep, so I stepped on the escalator, and then I went flying down the whole of the escalator. I had to grab hold of the thing. I was all over the place. It was awful. And then I finally got to the train. I'd finally sobered up, and I went a bit to sleep on the train, but that tube, I was like wobbling over. I thought, good God, I had no idea what was going on. It was awful. Right, moving on from my wonderful day trip of the London Dungeons, I want to say I'm thinking of changing my titles again. And this time, I want you to send in your requests for music, and a good music track you think that would go along with. Look at the clips from the introduction. Most of those will stay, as I've been through the couple of them. And new ones like the Bee Gees clips, and maybe this one, and something else will be added in as well. So, yeah. So, please send in your requests for music for the new titles. And I'll put them all together. Or, if you want to, you can make them for me. That would be quite good, if you want to do that. Yeah. I'm here. So, if you live in London, or live anywhere near London, then I would say, go to the London Dungeons and be scared out of your wits. So get yourself down to the London Dungeons. Be scared by the plague victim. Dare you enter Sweeney Todd's barber shop, or even walk down into Whitechapel and face the fear of the Reaper, or suffer under the burning of the fire of London, or lose yourself in the labyrinth of the lost, or take the boat ride of death to Traitor's Gate, or may you face the fate of the hangman's noose. Get into the hangman's noose and drop several feet until you die. So, if you're in London, make sure you go to the London Dungeons to be frightened out of your wits. Love you guys. Goodbye. Make sure you go down to the London Dungeons for a scary surprise.